My teacher prediction. Guys, we have game week 2 of Eredivisie. First week started off very good with some amazing results and surprising results. So yes, we're gonna go look forward to this week. But guys, before we get into the prediction, I want to say I want to do a bonus round. We are gonna be predicting one match of a other league like Premier League, Bundesliga, and La Liga because those are the leagues that I also watch. Like La Liga is gonna start this week, but Barcelona is not playing, so I will definitely do prediction Barcelona because I support them. But yes, next week we will be starting with a bonus round where we predict other leagues. Only one match because this is the Eredivisie prediction. But just do a bonus round here and there. So yes, guys, we have game week number 2. Guys, I guess are excited that football has started back. Next week is gonna be a lot of more footballs. But yes, we have game week number 2, Telstar versus Sparta Rotterdam. Guys, Telstar, what a stunning performance! Not a stunning win over NSA. Like nobody expected that in the first game. We know in the last season, Telstar in the last couple of games they had some surprising result. They was fighting relegation, and they got the points that they needed to stay in the in the safe zone to stay in the Eredivisie. So yes, this one also was a stunning win over NSA. Sparta Rotterdam play against Feyenoord. They didn't win the game. They were lost 1-0, which in my opinion, the first half they wasn't playing that good. Sparta. The second half was where they started to get the momentum. They started cooking. They scored 2 goals. Was disallowed. One was offside and one was a push off. So yes, it was a foul. Yes, but in second half, I gave it to them. They started cooking. They started to play better than Feyenoord, and you see that they got the momentum, and they can play good. And Feyenoord kind of gave it away. But yes, in this match, I'm seeing it's gonna be a close game. Like it's gonna be difficult because Telstar in that match they won the game, but they how can I say it? Like the most of the moment was for NSA. Even though the most thing that Telstar did was block defense good, so NSA couldn't have scored. But you didn't see a lot of things from Telstar in the attacking because NSA had the ball mostly. But when they had the ball a couple of times, they was going forward immediately. And yeah, they scored in the 30 seconds. NSA was sleeping, and also the second goal was bad defending from NSA. But they won the game. That's the important thing for them. So yes, in this game, I see a close game. It can go either way or draw, but I'm going with a 1-0 win for Sparta Rotterdam. I think Sparta gonna win this game 1-0. So yeah. And both teams is coming off a strong game. Tesla play against NSA and Sparta Rotterdam play against Feyenoord. Two strong teams. So yeah. Let's go to the next match. You have Willem II versus NSA Nijmegen. I mean, in the first game from NSA, I thought it would be a easy game for them to win against Telstar. It didn't happen. In this game, I also kind of seeing a game that they should be winning. So that's why I'm going with a 3-1 win for NSA. And guys, what the performance from NSA in the Champions League qualification, guys? What the comeback? They won the game, and that is the game that that is the way I expected NSA to play. But we did see how they supposed to play against NSA. How did they supposed to play against Telsa? But it wasn't like they was giving like 60% of what they should be giving. Like they was doing the 1-on-2 attack, but still it wasn't like enough a crazy moment for them to score a goal. Willem II start of the season not so good. I believe they lost the game 4-1 against Go Ahead Eagles, if I can remember on top of my head. So yeah, it wasn't a good start for them. The first couple of 50 minutes of the game, they performed very well. They could have scored 2 goals, but they didn't. So yeah, this game I seeing a 3-1 win for NSA. So yes, my prediction is gonna be I'm predicting a 3-1 win for NSA Nijmegen. Then we have this is a difficult game You have FC Utrecht versus AZ Alkmaar. Hello. So for me, this is gonna be a difficult game. Also, FC Utrecht did lost the game against Groningen, but even though I see them, they have a strong team. I predicted them to win against Groningen, but it didn't happen. They also in the defending was kind of sleeping. The defense wasn't playing that good. They had a couple of good moments that game, but the keeper from Groningen was also a key point, a key moment for Groningen that saved some shots from Utrecht. And AZ, they play against Ado Den Haag. It wasn't a spectacular game from AZ, but they won the game. That's the most important thing. But I still need to obviously the first game. But I expected a little bit more from AZ in the first game. Also, obviously Utrecht, I put them to win. I expected more. But still, this is gonna be a difficult game. I'm going with a 2-2 draw for yes, a 2-2 draw. Yes, man. Then we're gonna go to Excelsior versus PSV. In my opinion, this game is also an interesting game because PSV started off. No, let's start Excelsior. Excelsior started off the first game very good, very good. They won the game 4-0. It could have been more. They was playing very good attacking, 1-2 deep ball. This guy, I mean, in the attacking, they was cooking. Also in defending, was playing good, but no Jukos, 2 goals, I believe. Yeguan also playing good in the attacking. So in that Excelsior first game, the attacking game was looking very, very good. In the other end, they play PSV, which started off the season, I mean the game, shaky, even though there was a draw, but you see a lot of mistakes in the defending. It started off with, who was it? He's on the bench, I believe. Bromo, I believe is his name. Bromo. And also Flamingo. So yes, it was a lot of mistake in the defending from PSV, but still they kind of worked through it and draw the game. So yes, but still I believe okay that was a shaky game from PSV, but I believe in the second game they will play better. So that's why I'm going with a shocking 3-1 win for PSV, even though Excelsior had a good game, but still it's still PSV, still good team. You know, I believe the manager tried something new, like in the defending. That's why it was kind of like that shaky. But so yeah, I still going with a 3-1 win. I think uh they're gonna play better. And yes, it's gonna be a tough game for Excelsior. So yes, I'm predicting a 3-1 win for PSV. Then we have the last game for the Saturday game, Fortuna Sittard versus Cambuur. Like I said, Fortuna Sittard's play against PSV for them was a good moment. The only thing that they should have done more is like the mistake that PSV made. They should have make more out of it. They didn't score a lot of opportunities in that situation. But for them, it's a good start. 2-2 draw against PSV. I mean, they could. I mean, in my opinion, with the amount of mistake that PSV did, they should at least get one extra goal out of those mistakes. But still, got a draw. So solid performance from them. And Cambuur also started off the season bad. I don't remember against who they play. Oh, against Excelsior. Yes, Excelsior. I remember. They lost the game 4-0. Yeah, in my opinion, this is gonna be not an easy game for Fortuna Sittard, but I see them winning. I'm going with a 2-0 win for Fortuna Sittard. So yes. And let's go to the first Sunday games. It's Ado Den Haag versus FC Groningen. Like I said, boys, Ado Den Haag in the game against AZ, you can see the first half, Ado Den Haag was trying to create something. They was playing deep balls. Uh, Even though the balls was too hard, they was making the runs, play the deep ball where the ball should be going or supposed to go. So they was trying it, but in the second half they was doing less. Like first half they was better in the attacking, and the second half they was less better. And yes, in the second half I believe they conceded the 2 goals. So we still need to see more of from Al Den Haag. Kronia, in my opinion, play a very very good game. Start off very good first half. I don't even remember when they scored a goal. It was in the first half or the second. Yes, in the first half they scored an early goal, 8-0. I mean 8-0. What I'm talking about? I mean in the eighth minute. In the eighth minute they scored a goal. They scored a goal to go 1-0 leading. So yeah, in my opinion, the solid performance of Groningen played decent defending, but attack was better. Van Bergen is a player to watch out because this guy is cooking in the first. It was cooking the first game. So yeah, Groningen is a strong team. Then let's go to. Oh wait! Bruh, my head is all over the place. So yes, my prediction for this game is a 2-1 win for Groningen. I believe Groningen got this one. So yeah, I believe it's gonna be a tough match for all of the three new teams that have promoted to the Eredivisie. I believe in any match they play is gonna be a tough match for them. So they gotta get used to. They have to get used to play better teams. So yeah, it's gonna be a tough match for them. Then we have AFC Twente versus PEC Zwolle. In my opinion, the first game from Twente, um, for the defending part, they was good because it was kind of a boring game. Both team wasn't creating enough. Obviously, there was both team was playing very good defense. That's why in the attacking, you didn't see much from both teams. But still, they considered one goal that they lost the game. But other than that, defending was better than the attacking. Attacking, they wasn't creating a lot of attacking of options or moments to score a goal. They play against Pek Zwolle. In my opinion, before Pek Zwolle got the red card, they was playing very decent. They was holding Ajax, um, holding them to not create a lot of chances because I wasn't creating, much chances in the first half or before they got the red card. And after the red card, obviously they playing one man down. It was more difficult for them to hold on, even though they still make it kind of difficult for Ajax. So yeah, this game is gonna be an interesting game. I believe you're gonna get a similar game against Twente against Heerenveen. You're gonna get a similar game, which I do believe they're not gonna create a lot of chances. But I'm going with a 1-0 win for FC Twente. I believe FC Twente got this one. They're gonna pull it off. But I believe you're gonna get the similarity game against Heerenveen. And then we have Feyenoord versus Go Ahead Eagles. Guys, hello, click. If you remember, yeah, that was last season where we almost lost against them. Where Feyenoord was in the bad period time where we wasn't performing very good. But this is a new season. We have in my opinion, this duo in the midfield is amazing. Ezekiel and Valente, wow. Van Houten, how this guy was intercepting balls and also in attacking, help also receiving the ball. When the keeper has the ball, he's gonna make himself open, receive the ball, play the ball forward. I like how Van Houten play. Like in the first half from Feyenoord was amazing, guys. The only thing we didn't finish all of those chances that we had. Ezekiel had a couple of maybe 3 or 4 chances that he didn't finish. I like our midfielders, but these guys, even though I said duos because with them in attacking is a magical thing. But I mean in the midfield, our midfielding is looking absolutely good. But yes, we play against Go Ahead Eagles, which they won the game 4-1 against Willem II. It was kind of it was basically a easy game after they started to score the first goal. After they scored the first goal, it was over it because, like I said, Willem II started the game good. They scored a goal early, like 15-20 minutes. They was the better team. They had also a chance after the goal from Surai. What is his name? What is his name? Oh, he's playing in William too. I'm looking for in Go Ahead Eagles team. Shure. Let me just check because I don't want to. Slory, yes, Slory, yes, it was Slory who had a good chance. He really should have passed the ball, but he didn't. But yes, that's it. Um, yes, go ahead Eagles. After they scored the first goal, they completely washed out the team. They was playing very good in attacking, create a lot of chances, which they scored beautiful goals. Also, one goal was disallowed. So yes, in attacking, they was very good. Obviously, they didn't have much to do in the defending after those goals. But yes, they're playing against Feyenoord, which is a tough team. I believe we're gonna concede the goal against Go Ahead Eagles, but I still we're gonna win this game. I'm going with a 2-1 win for Feyenoord, obviously. I believe we got this game. It's not gonna be an easy game, but I think Feyenoord's still gonna pull it off. And I'm going who's scoring a goal. Ueda didn't play a very good game in the first game. It was a little bit um not yeah, I want to say it was kind of a little bit ghost, not ghost, but in the only goal that he scored, he played a part in it when he received the ball, hold it on, and gives pass the ball to Ezekiel one pass the ball to Valente finish it off. But yes, who's gonna score a goal? I believe with Ezekiel might get a goal or assist. So I'm going with Ezekiel score a goal and Ueda want a goal. Or Hachmusa. Hachmusa also had a couple of chances in the first game. You know what? I'm going yeah, Ezekiel. No, Ezekiel assist, Hachmusa and Ueda score. Anyways, no matter who score, we're gonna still win this game. So yes, I'm predicting a 2-1 win for Feyenoord. I believe okay, that was not the last okay. Then we have the last game for game week 2. We have Ajax versus Heerenveen. Like I said, it wasn't the best performance from Ajax, obviously in that game. Like I said, Peg Zwolle had to. They was making it difficult for Ajax. Ajax wasn't creating much chances. And after the red card, they start to attack a lot. They was just attacking because they know Peg Zwolle was man down. And you still also saw when it was attacking a lot, they was making bad little mistakes. There wasn't, it wasn't making the attacking look so good. It was making a lot of mistakes, couple of mistakes. But then they scored the 2 goals, which helped them to win. Heerenveen, like I said, it was you can say a difficult game, which it let the game seem like it was a boring game, but it was a difficult game for them because it was more defensive from both teams. They have to get creative, but which they didn't. Which they and the goal they was creative and they scored a goal. But they play in my opinion, tougher team than Twente. It's gonna be a tough game, but I'm going with a 2-0 win for Ajax. So yes, guys, this is my prediction for game week 2. Like I said, next week we're gonna be doing the bonus round where we predict one game of the other leagues. So yes, let me know in the comments your prediction and which team you support, and I'll see you guys on the next video. Go!